Oh! What was that? Hell? This is now. What's going on, man? What's this, mate? What is this? Don't really shut the door on me, mate. Oh, peace.
What's this noise going off?
That's the thing Jack broke, is it?
I don't think he's broken anything, but it's...
Well, Michael went out to mend it the other night and Jack threw water all over him, so he stopped. But it wasn't making noise there, and it's just started again. But you come round, not him. Provided you're inside, I'll ask Michael to go out and have a look at it. But he doesn't dare come out because of Jack. He doesn't dare come out because of what Jack does, and has been doing. But water over him when he tried to mend it.
No, you didn't try to mend it. I didn't throw water.
We've got the video, I've seen the video.
Okay, fine.
But if you go inside...
I have a video of your fucking husband
Stop
put water all over me and it. He almost killed me.
It's high voltage stuff. I've seen the video. It's high voltage stuff done. He could have electrocuted him. That's why he came inside and stopped
Why
going
is it
through.
not high voltage stuff there?
Because Jack keeps reaching under the fence and interfering with things.
Why is he... Why... What is the need for the high voltage stuff there?
To stop Jack doing what he keeps doing.
Doing what?
He reaches over, he plays with that irrigation system, he plays with everything that's over
Have
there.
an irrigation system. The only problem is, right, if you just listen, the only problem is those high frequency noises, that's what we used to turn off. We can't hear them at the moment that are outside. The only thing
There
that's
are no high frequency noises
Yeah,
out there.
that's what I'm saying. So the only thing that we can hear at the moment is the ticking, but he puts the electric thing on it and it ticks all through the night. It keeps us awake during the night. So that's all we've asked for you to turn off. That's the only thing.
Health and safety requires those things to tick. And if
Right,
he left things alone over here, he
why does he
wouldn't
need
need
it?
to. Because Jack keeps leading over and breaking things.
Okay, well, why don't you, let's just have a agreement that maybe turn this things
No, stop. Stop. The reason why it makes a loud ticking noise is not ticking it's meant to make, that is arcing made because he keeps poking it with a stick. That's why it's broken, and that's why it's making a noise right now.
Well, all I'm saying is it doesn't need to make a ticking noise.
It does need to make a ticking noise, a very slight ticking noise. The noise it's meant to make is very slight, and you would not hear it had he not started poking it with a stick.
There's no need to swear at me.
Well, you don't realise the effect Jack has had on him.
You don't realise the effect that you are having on us.
Fuck off! I'm sick of this!
Stop swearing.
I'm a swearer if I want to swear. I'm on high medication because all the fucking fuck was doing.
It's doing to
Turn
it.
the noise off! Just turn it off! Turn it off!
You broke it.
I didn't, it made a noise, I pulled it, I turned it off.
Yes, and when you threw the other down at him, you used to walk on him and laughed it
The
out.
only reason we have to turn it off is because you won't turn it off, and honestly,
Yeah,
it is going off all night.
Does it not annoy you? Is that not, it annoys your other neighbours, they're moaning about it as well.
Everyone else is saying it.
I'm big in the middle here. Michael is distraught like everything you do.
I'm distraught with everything he does.
You are his
You
dad.
didn't-
Are you forgetting we took the steel down? I've got pictures of the steel. I sent to building control. I've got pictures of
I've got the neighbour
I know he took
from my father. Don't talk rubbish.
I'll show you the pictures.
I mean,
I'll take some pictures in, yeah? I'll show the pictures. There's a time and date on it. But when we send to building control, we'll say, there's the steel, look at that. I have pictures and date and
you was
time.
assaulting him. Why is he lying?
This is being shouted at as assault. Look,
For goodness sake.
we have been told categorically we should do not repeat to you.
No one's come.
Look, if you go inside and stay inside, we'll find what we can, but keep putting on the doorstep.
They are imitating us on our doorstep again and again.
Please go away.
Still. They are being abusive.
Please
Turn the noise off. Please turn the noise off.
If you're inside, I'll see what I can do, but not if you're out
We're
here.
inside all the time.
Hello, James. Okay.
Hello. We're at to come in.
Don't be able to come along.
Yes.
Thank you.
Right. What's been happening today?
Hello.
Right. Do you want me to start?
Yeah, you start.
Tries today, first time about 4:30. Who we've had a zillion police investigating forever because we've been told not to talk to him, he's been told not to talk to us, and he keeps damaging our property and then keeps going around and blaming us when things make noises, which causes damage to them. And today at 4:30 he came round and I immediately, I opened the door, saw it was him, I waved him away, shut the door, and we came outside, and he spent a long time banging on the door, which is when Michael rang the police first time.
Okay.
They said someone would be around within an hour.
That's a
I had no idea why he came round to bang on the door, I had no idea what he was doing, I just knew he shouldn't be doing it. And then, about an hour ago now, I can't remember, 8:30ish, yeah, no, half an hour ago,
Yeah.
he came round.
Was it she?
So there was a knock, there was a ring on the doorbell. I thought it might have been police coming eventually, so I went to open the door and it was her.
Okay. What the lady next door?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the wife, who started saying, "What, can't you turn that noise off?" And I said, "What noise?" She said, "Well, that ticking noise." She said, "Keeping us awake all night." And I couldn't hear a ticking noise.
There's no ticking noise.
So when you came in, I don't know whether you heard any noise.
I did hear a noise
What
outside.
kind of
It's
noise?
a ringing noise, yes.
It's like
Is it the ringing noise? Is it a fox?
Yeah.
Yes, so
this thing.
No, that isn't a fox thing.
No.
That's a electric. He'll explain what it is, but it's a thing. Because the guy spends all his time reaching over our fence and damaging stuff. We've got a mini electric fence inside our property, and there's a yellow box which is the thing that gives it power.
Right.
And he keeps hitting it with sticks.
Right.
And
pipes.
and pipes
Food
and things.
lines.
And it's all on video and it's all on the action things.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's not
the other night, we don't dare go out there any longer when he's out there or can see us out there because he spies on us with his ring doorbell, and when we go out he comes out, that kind of stuff. Michael went out at 1 o'clock in the morning,
No, 11:30.
11:30, to check the damage he'd done.
But that day, because that day he did already interfered with it and disabled it and pulled the wires out again.
And
And at that point,
normally they put all their lights out round about 10:30 at night, so it should have been okay. While he was there trying to deal with the damage or look and see what the damage is, he threw 3 buckets of water over him. And because this is high voltage electrics, Michael came straight back inside and the police, so it's all reported in.
Okay.
yeah,
There's no apparent result from that.
that was 2 days ago. 3 days.
Not for us.
Yeah.
If there's a noise going on now, it might be a byproduct of the damp having got in and causing short circuits. We don't know because we don't dare go out and deal with it. And because it's holiday time, it's been here all the time. One of them's been here all the time, so we haven't been going out. I don't know if that's what they're complaining about or not complaining about, but when she came round, she was talking about the ticking. Well, the ticking is that very tiny ticking noise that electric fences are meant to make to warn you that they're
Okay.
working. Nobody can hear it unless you're standing beside it.
Yes.
And why she says that's keeping her awake at night, I don't know.
No.
But
Yeah, well,
when I said to her, I shouldn't have been engaging with her at all because I've been told not to, but I started explaining, look, if your husband hadn't been throwing cold water over this stuff, it wouldn't be being damaged. She said, oh, he's not doing that. And then I said, yeah, but we've got it on video. And eventually he came steaming around and started shouting at me. And that's when we came in, and Michael came up behind me and he was shouting at them because he's so stressed by what they've been doing to him all the time.
And they were lying through their teeth.
So They weren't going away. We shut the door. We came inside. Michael rang you.
I see. Okay.
If it's causing a problem,
Mhm.
if it's possible to mend it,
Mhm.
Michael can have a look at it because he knows what's there.
Mhm.
But we can't do it unless there's someone standing guard.
Mhm.
Because the only reason why it's malfunctioning is because he literally threw three buckets of water over me and it while I went out to repair it, which could have very easily resulted in life-changing injuries or death.
And it had damages already, so it might have been may no longer been.
Well, it was we've got video of the casing.
Yeah. This is both an instant problem today and a long-running problem.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
So the instant problem today, if it is genuinely a nuisance out there, and we can do something about it,
Mhm.
Michael's prepared to go and have a look at it,
Mhm.
Wrong thing.
or a few of it.
But again, this is why it's so dangerous. I can't see what I'm doing, and I don't want to kill myself. And I don't know what damage is being done.
Mhm.
If it's water damage, if it's got into the primary or secondary windings, it can just react with any metal I put in there to cut any wires. It's dangerous now.
Are you able to have a look at it now whilst we're here?
As I just said, I don't know what state it's in.
Okay.
I could have a cursory investigation, but if in my opinion it's not safe for me to do anything, I won't do anything because it could be lethal.
Yeah.
And it's only lethal because of something he has done.
Okay.
Water damage has occurred, the fault light is on, which means there's an electrical fault in there somewhere,
Mhm.
and anything could be wrong with it.
Yeah.
And I don't want to kill myself.
No.
So, Michael, get some trousers on, get your glasses on.
Do you have the details of the officer investigating the case?
Piece of young.
Do you have the details?
Oh,
of
yeah.
the convicted?
I've got 100 emails backwards and forwards.
Okay, good.
And he is determined that because it's a dispute between two neighbours, that whatever happens
Mhm.
can't be a criminal offence.
Right.
And because of that, he doesn't do anything to stop them doing what they're doing.
Is he on the safer neighbours?
Yeah. And the result is, when this first started 18 months ago, almost 2 years, when March last year,
Mhm.
the first safe neighbourhood team went round and could have told him positively that real action would be taken if they kept doing stuff.
Yeah.
And they never did any.
It is very difficult with issues with neighbours because
No, it isn't.
you both live here,
And I know.
and no matter what.
Yeah, but they're brand new. Within 3 months of them coming here, it started.
Yeah.
We've been here for 40 years.
Mhm.
We're well known to the community, we are both active in the community. He has no intention of living here. That property is on the market for sale. He bought it for the express purpose of flipping it. All the normal neighbour thingies where you're talking about, oh, you have to live with each other, blah, 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 does not apply.
Anyway, so you continue how worked up we
Yeah,
are.
no, that's okay. We'll come out with you and have a look at
And I've
it,
just taken eight.
and then we'll have a chat with him next
I've
week.
just taken
Yeah.
8
If you can,
of diazepam.
Are you going to be alright to come out now? Or
Yes,
do you think
but if you do quickly, yes.
Okay.
Michael,
I need a screwdriver and I need this.
so if you can both stand up, have you got a decent torch with you? Because I think it might help. Although you can't see very much, it should help.
So I need to get over to that corner.
Okay. I'll make sure no one goes near you.
Just like flipping out violence.
I'll stand for it.
Thank you. Right. So fault light, battery failure, and turn it on. That's all. Okay. 2.24. Okay, so battery failure and okay. Right. Okay.
How's going on there?
Seems to have stopped the noise, whatever you've
I
done.
know, but that is not the fix.
Okay.
What's happened is, he turned it back on, and the battery's low. It could be that, but I'm getting intermittent signals from the secondary energizer coil from the winding. This is what I'm like to speak. It's not meant to be doing that. To do is disable the sound of that will stop it making any noise. The reason why it has this sounder is if there's an electrical fault, it's meant to go off in 30 seconds and then stop.
Okay.
If that is continuously going means there's an electrical fault somewhere, which is why the electrical fault light was on. I built this, I know how it works. And these are very long blocks. The only reason why we have this is because it gives them no defense and taking or smashing the things to protect one of the funeral flowers, including the irrigation systems and the anti-pest systems. Three more things to do. Now, we've got video of this, but the casing is no longer waterproof, which is why I'm so concerned about it. But because we've only got 2.4 volts in the battery, it means the secondary winding is probably depleted, so it can't give me a lethal jolt. It will fucking hurt. It's perfectly safe as long as you don't interfere with them or truck water all over them when someone's working on the right conductors. See, look. Is it power nuts coming in?
Pardon?
Power nuts coming in. So what are we doing now? It means there's definitely water penetration in here.
Was it not waterproof?
It was waterproof until he hit it with a bloody metal pipe.